that was made on their behalf. But the dream team said they got to deal with it. In disbelief, whoever this person is, let's start off by saying God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. I feel like this person is coming to terms with that, the fact that they are a freaking traitor. Okay? They're realizing that, you know, yeah, I'm not a good person, is what's coming from this person. Because now that they're sitting with themselves, they're realizing that the way that they are in any type of relationship, it is like they're coming to terms with they're a horrible person. Okay? This is the type of person that may be like, well, I'm a terrible husband, or a terrible wife, or a terrible boyfriend, or a terrible girlfriend, but I'm a better mother or a better father. This is someone that's coming to terms with they're not good all across the board, whether it's dealing with a marriage, a relationship, or even with a child. Okay, their parenting skills. It's like everything is off with this person, and they've been running from themselves this entire time. But since these energies are all tied up, they have to really sit in this energy, and it's really marinating on this person right now, that you know they're just not good at all. I don't really just think that it's just you, but I feel like your energy was the most potent energy. This is somebody that's going all the way back. It's like they experiencing a factory reset, and they can't even look themselves in the mirror. Whoever this individual is, it's like this is someone that runs from the mirror collective. They don't really look at themselves. They'll probably do a quick glance and try to pretend like, they see something that's not there, you know, or they look in the mirror and try to make themselves appear to be someone that they're actually not. I feel like this is what whoever this person is, they do they shape shifting at the most. Okay? What is this that came out? Something flew out of here. Look at this. We have guilt and sabotage collective. How this even get in here? This person is feeling guilt because they sabotage everything in their life. Yeah, they balled up like a freaking pretzel, whoever this person is. Okay? Because of their life decisions. They somewhat beating up on themselves. Okay? This person is like kind of naked. Okay? Let me see. This is more so like a masculine energy. This person is kind of naked. It's like the naked truth, or this is what they sitting in, the naked truth, or they really have these breakdowns while they're in the shower. This is someone, if they're in an environment that have cameras, it's like, listen, it's illegal to film, while anyone is in the restroom. So I should be able to let whatever this is I'm going through, or whatever this is that I'm feeling out in this restroom without, someone saying, well, I saw you having a breakdown, or, what was that about? And but this person, they still feel like there's a camera in the shower. For someone here, there could be. It all depends on where this person is and who they're dealing with. They can have a whole camera in the shower to monitor this person. Yeah, this person chose wrong all across the board, collective. So let's see what we have going on here. The first one that I saw that flipped over was the Ten of Swords. Okay? This is someone that feels like they betrayed every person that ever loved them in a worse way. And they're having to live with themselves. This could be someone that's getting older. So it's hitting different now that this person is a little older. They're more in their feelings. Okay, this is somebody that's starting to feel things and look at things differently because of age is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's see what we have going on. Okay, thank you. Look, please don't let me go, and I think of you constantly. Listen, this is what's happening here. Okay, someone is in the energy of please don't let me go, and I think of you constantly. This is what they want you to know. And I feel like this is happening BTS behind the scenes with this person. But it's like they know they made a decision. They know that their decisions that they have made thus far is what's caused them to be in this agonizing pain, this turmoil that they are in right now. This is someone that also knows that they deserve to be let go of. They know this. And this is what the guilt is all about. They know that had you put these 10 freaking swords in them, had you did this to them, they would have, this is somebody that possibly would have been extremely unforgiving when it came down to you doing this to them. And at first, this is someone that started off by, proclaiming that that's exactly what you did. Like, that person hurt me, this one hurt me, da da da, this one did that, this one did that. But now it's like, since they are sitting with themselves, and I told you, there's someone that's sitting with themselves. Since they are sitting with themselves, they can't even look at the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror. If this is energies that was walking around in this carefree energy, like they didn't care about anyone's feelings, they care now. They care now. It's like they spent a whole lot of their younger years in an energy of not giving a damn about anyone. But now it's hidden different. Look, you're one of a kind. And that's the reason why it's hidden like a ton of bricks. Okay? You moving away from this situation, you moving away from this connection is really, it really got this person doing a whole life review. A whole life review on themselves. Look, I know who you are to me, and that's why. Because whoever this person is, they know exactly who you are to them. They knew it when they did what they did. Whenever they did what they did to you, they knew exactly who you were. But you guys don't understand that your return to sender is so powerful, because it's like you had to do something to protect your energy. You had to do something to block these 10 swords that was coming in your direction from every angle. You know, it's a lot of people that could have been trying to attack you for you even being with this person, intertwining with this person, engaging with this person, is because it's like they wanted that position. They wanted that position, or they just simply did not want you with it. So they had other individuals that was like pretty much attacking this connection as well, like wishing on you guys' downfall, hoping that you guys couldn't be together, because they felt like if you guys were not together, that this situation was going to actually break you. But again, when you did your return to sender and you sent that energy back to where it came from, it backfired on whoever this individual is. And I feel like the reason why it's has backfired is because they played some type of role. They had a hand in this some type of way. Because as you can see, while you flying above, you see one hand that's down. That means that you know. And this person is in the energy of, listen, she knows or he know, you know. They know the truth. They know the truth about how everything went down. Okay? Seven little heads. I hear you. Let's go. So let's see what we have going on here. Those 10 swords, it hurt it. It hurt it. It could have hurt you, but it's hurting them even more, because they're the ones that sent this energy out. Look at this. And they're like, what the hell? Okay? This person's like, what the hell have I done? Okay? They're like, what the hell have I done? This is somebody that I never wanted to let go of me. This is somebody that I think of constantly. This is somebody that's rare. This is someone that's one of a kind. This is someone that I knew. I knew exactly who this person was to me and is to me. Hi, Anita. Hello, chat. Shout out to the chat, the latest chat on YouTube. Okay. Shout out to my beautiful moderator. Shout out to the Tap Thin crew. If you guys would like to get y'all badge of honor next to your name, y'all could do so during or throughout any live stream video. If you have not subscribed to the winning team, what are you waiting for? We would love to have you here as a part of the winning team family. Because all we do is win, 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 no matter what. Okay? And especially for our divine ladies that's here, we are definitely the winning team, and our divine masculines are the champs. So you better believe when you're tapping in with the winning team, the champs is here. Okay, the champs is here. So we have what the hell, this person is in with this what the hell energy, because they knew exactly who you were to them. This is someone that knew that you were the counterpart. Okay, look at this. Look at this collective life partner at the bottom of the deck. They knew it. And look, if only you knew how much I love you. And this is what they're sitting in right now, because they never really told you this. They could have just pretty much frequently said, if you only knew. This was somebody that was giving you love in increments, or they'll say they probably even use this same term, if you only knew how much I love you. Never getting straight to the chase, like, this is how I love you, I love you so much, or whatever. Okay, and this is the reasons why. And this is someone that didn't give you a thorough breakdown of, they didn't connect with your emotional side. They didn't make you feel safe. This is somebody that you wasn't sure, if it was really safe to love this person after a while. And they know that it's all stemming from how they came off in this situation. With you. They didn't profess their love to you. They felt like they would have been simping if this is a man or woman. They felt like they would have been in this simp energy if they would have let you know. But instead, they had you speculating or trying to figure out where you stood in a connection. And there was a specific reason why this person was doing that. Can we know why was this person doing that? Look, they want you to know that, listen, I know I owe you an apology. I know I owe you an apology. But how long have this person been saying they know that they owe you an apology, and they never apologized to you yet? If they did, it wasn't real. It could have been a very nonchalant apology, or just an apology just to say, listen, I apologize. Or it was an apology to stop from whatever that was tapping in on them to get it to stop, But now, since they're sitting with themselves, they're in this energy of, I know what I have to do. I know I have to give the collective apology for my behavior. Look, I'm telling you, when they were in this Ten of Swords energy, they was in this, well, it is what it is energy. And if it's meant to be, it'll be very nonchalant when it came down. And this is the reason, this is how you know you picked up on that energy. You knew that it was not real, because it was a part of them that was saying, I know I owe you an apology. And the other part of this shape-shifting energy was in the energy of, if it's meant to be, it'll be. And that's the energy that you picked up on, because it was coming from a negative place. You guys can be very sensitive to negativity, So anybody that's thinking it, that's in your proximity or around you or in your energy, if anyone is thinking negativity, you're going to see it from a mile away. Thinking negative, you're going to see it from a mile away. You're going to feel it, all of the above. But this person didn't know that you was that angelic. They didn't really know that, okay? They didn't really know that, collective. What else? Look, you are my destiny. They know now. They know now. Angelic and destiny run hand in hand. So this person knows that this was you were destined. Okay? You were destined. And this is what this person knows. That it was destiny and it was fate when you guys actually met. Okay? Look, the way we met was unreal. Collective, come through, Holy Spirit. You see this? The way we met was unreal. You can't make this up. You can't. So whoever this person energy is, collective, when I tell you I am tapped in with this individual's energy, I am. You see how that just aligned, right? You saw how that just aligned. What else? I communicate with you through music. All right. So this is someone that feels like, I think of you constantly. The way we met was unreal. You were one of a kind, and I communicate with you through music. So let's stop it right here for a second, because I feel like the way you met this person, it could have been surreal for you and them. And it's like something that you guys could have always talked about, spoke about, or reminisced about, because it was something extremely rare. It was like a rare. It was like, I want to say, like a magical moment, because it was so unexpected. It could even be, the place that you guys met at. You know, it's like you guys literally bumped into each other. This was a situation to whereas it felt like you met this person by chance. Like, you can be someone that this person never knew exist. They never knew you exist. And this was like, it was surreal. And the best way for this person to describe it is unreal. Okay? I feel like this is somebody that's what they sitting here thinking about when you guys met. That feeling that they had, that rush that they felt, those butterflies. It's like something about you let this person know exactly who you were to them. And what I know who you are to me being here, this is the reason why. This is not just stemming from what has transpired thus far. This is stemming from that very day upon meeting you. This person knew from the beginning. So for them to drag this out and include these 10 swords, they really understand. This is the reason why they are in this guilt energy, and like they sabotage this connection, because from the very beginning, from upon meeting you, they knew who you were. They knew that you was a part of their destiny. This is somebody that knew that once they met you, this was supposed to be for the long haul. This was supposed to be a couple of forevers. They knew this, right? But somehow this person got derailed off of their path when it came down to this connection. And I really don't feel like it was their own decision. It's like other energies played a role in this. And this person fell victim to these other energies that did not want to see you guys together. And they did the most to make these energies feel as if they were good without you. They are good without you. They didn't need you. You were a choice. You were an option, and they didn't have to, or they wasn't feeling you like that. And this is the reason why they was keeping this love a secret. This is the reason why they were in this energy of, if you only knew how much I love you. They was like really on the down low with that energy. You know, nobody has to know. If you think of the lyrics on that song, it's saying nobody has to know, keep it on the down low, right? But that means that was personal for them. Like they was withholding all of these emotions, this rush of emotions when it came down to this connection with you. But they couldn't let nobody else know, because you would have been the first person that they really felt like this about. And other energies was pretty much trying to judge this person due to a prior or a previous relationship that they were in. Like, you didn't pour that much love into this person, and you was with this person such and such years, or da 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 da. They went to telling this person about what they didn't do for someone else. But you were someone that was different. You were this person's destiny. And it wasn't meant for them to feel the way that they felt about no one else. And this person was too immature to actually stand up for this connection, speak up for this connection, speak up for you, or speak up for the way that they actually felt. They couldn't do it. Even if they tried, even if they wanted, they could have been thinking it, but they still didn't do it. So they really became submissive to what these other energies wanted versus what they wanted deep down. And they did the most. With these 10 swords being here, this is somebody that really did the most to you and to this connection. Oh, we got a new Tap In crew member. Shout out to you, Shelly. Look at this. Okay, welcome. You got your Ace of Pentacles next to your name. Yes, you do. We have, you have my whole heart. So this person is saying, I know who you are to me, and you have my whole heart. And this is what's going on. And it's been this way. This is not nothing that this person just woke up and said. That's why we have what the hell next. And now this person is in the energy of, wait, like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, how you don't know this? What the hell? You have my whole heart. But see, they wanted you to receive this love and on the download. They didn't want it to be too loud because they didn't want to trigger anyone else. They didn't want to make these energies that felt like they shouldn't have been loving you feel some type of way, because these energies were already in the energy of why you love that person so much. What is it so special about this person that you are their destiny? For starters, you are their life partner. Okay? That's why you were handpicked to be this person's life partner. Thank you for the gifts. May it return to you manyfold. Thank you, Shelly. You were handpicked to be this person's partner. That's why. Give me 1 second here. I just saw a quote. If no one smiles at you, be generous and offer your own smile. No one needs a smile like the one that cannot smile. I just saw that. And I feel like that's resonating with this energy right here. Okay? This is somebody they lost that. Okay? This is someone that definitely lost their smile. They lost everything once this connection with you ended. Once you walked away from this situation. And it's like this person felt that energetic pull. They know that you tapped out for real. They know that. And not on yourself in regards to this connection with them. And that's why they like, what the hell? Because they can feel it. And this is how they know for certain that you were their destiny and they were meant to be with you and you are their life partner. And this is the reason why they feel like they know they owe you an apology. They know they owe you an apology because once you walked away and tried to do this cord cutting or cut ties, this person, it started cutting them deep. They started feeling it. Different parts of their body, different areas. You know, they started feeling this, and this person was like, wait a minute, what in the hell is going on? That's why we have what the hell here as well. It's like, what is happening? And then that's when they had that light bulb moment. This is when they had that aha moment that, wait a minute, that person really is something to me. Because throughout everything that they were dealing with this Ten of Swords energy, it's like at least 10 people came with a sword to try to block this person from giving this person's reasons on why they shouldn't be with you. But these devils knew the whole entire time that you were divine, and they were jealous because they are not. And they even tried to turn this person into someone that they were not. This person, whoever this person is that you were dealing with, collective, they're not even as hard as you think they are. And guess who was able to see that? You. This person is soft in the middle. And I'm not talking about just soft. I feel like other energies or anyone else that this person dealt with, yeah, they may have felt like they knew this person, but after studying this person and learning whatever this is that you know about this individual, it came natural. And it came so natural that this person, they couldn't hide it from you. So they just surrendered to it. You were able to tap into this person's heart space. Other people, it was surface level. It was just the things that they were showing them that they believe. But you were able to go deep with this person and open up their heart chakra. Nobody else was able to really do that. For some of you collective, I don't care how old this person is, you could be this person one first true love. Because you were the only one that was able to get inside of this for real. Now that this person sitting with themselves, they thinking about it like, wait a minute, did I ever love this person? Did I ever love that person? You know, how do I really feel? Was I really truly in love with this person or that person? Thank you, AP. May return to you many-fold. Thank you so much. So, with that being said, I definitely feel like this person, it's like it hit them and this person literally cried, collective. They really, really cried. I appreciate all you guys' donations. I really, really do. That's so sweet. I appreciate everything you guys do. I really do. If I don't say it enough, I just be trying to get these messages out to you guys, but I wholeheartedly appreciate everything you guys do because you really don't have to. And that really make me feel special. I really appreciate that. Okay? Especially from you guys. But this is someone, you open up that heart, collective, and this is not someone that was going to give their heart up to nobody. They was just not going to let anybody in. I'm so sorry. You know, this person could be soft in the middle, but they have a tough exterior. Like, you ain't really getting through because it's so thick. You was able to break down the barriers with the type of love that you pour into this person. And they missing that deeply, immensely. They are. They are. I feel like this is someone that been around the world and around the town and back. And this person come to terms with, there's no one that can top you. That's why life partners here, they know who you are. This person know that you're a life partner. And they didn't mess around and got themselves in some type of situation here because of the lies and things that they were actually believing. They didn't got themselves in a situation that they feel like they shouldn't even be in at this time. It's not even fitting. It was just something to do to not focus on you. Is this something that they actually wanted to do? Hell no. Not from what came out. I didn't pull this out. It came out on this is the energy. Please don't let me go. I think of you constantly. You are one of a kind. I know who you are to me. What the hell? Life partner. If only you knew how much I love you. I know I owe you an apology. If it's meant to be, it'll be. You are my destiny. The way we met was unreal. I communicate with you through music and you have my whole heart. I feel like that's self-explanatory on top of this energy right here, this guilt and this sabotage. This energy, I can't even pick it up because this person don't even want you to know. They don't want you to know that this is the way that they feeling right now. This person could be in a having like enraged collective, like their blood is freaking boiling. Whoever this person is, yeah, they blood boiling out here. It is. And the reason why is because they can't believe that this is how this is going. And it's really hitting them the hardest. Because this person knows that, listen, you didn't do anything but stand up for yourself. You didn't do anything but defend yourself against whatever this is that they were actually doing to you. And at first they could have looked at that as a problem when they were being immature, but then they realized, hey, listen, if the shoe was on the other foot and it was me, I would have most likely did the same thing. So this person could be in the energy of she is me or he is me. Wow. Look at this. Our union will happen this lifetime. I'm telling you, this person's like, what the hell? Our union will happen this lifetime because I can't keep going on without you. Look, and I'm jealous is here. Okay? This you by you moving away and this person know that you're their life partner. Oh, they sitting in guilt from sabotaging this connection, and they are jealous that you were able to carry on with your life without any regrets. Without a beg, without a please don't leave me, please, don't walk away from me. It's like whatever this person wanted, you said okay. And you let that be that. You were in the energy of, listen, if you like it, I love it. Although you were the one that was being backstabbed and betrayed here. And they watched you in this energy and nothing ever changed. Nothing ever changed with you. It's like you just got better with time. This is someone that thought that you were going to go on some type of rant and, start, being in your feelings and they were wrong about you. They were completely wrong about you in the way that you were going to handle their own free will choice. This is somebody that thought that you were going to do the most. But this person didn't understand that you had rules, regulations, and obligations to fulfill outside of this connection with them too. And that was to be assertive and be your true ordained self. Be who you were ordained to be. And you were not someone that was ordained to be out here acting a fool when you knew the truth. It's like, you're not guilty of anything. You weren't guilty of anything. So why do you have to show out like you did something wrong? And since you did not, the roles been reversed. They're the ones that's feeling it. Thank you. Your rejection will destroy me. See? And this is what's happening. So what happened is this person is saying, listen, I didn't tell you how much I really loved you because I didn't know if it'll be reciprocal energy. And your rejection would destroy me. Although they knew that you was with them, this is someone they could have been a little bit, tad bit. If they jealous, they insecure. So they could have been a tad bit jealous, a tad bit insecure. So it's like they felt like if they opened that door and let you know that you had their whole heart right then and there, and it's the immature version of them speaking, right? If they would have let you know that, they felt like you would have just purposefully rejected them. This is somebody that was operating in childlike energy. So this is a boy or a girl or a teenager may think this is the type of energy this person was in, and that caused them to not be vulnerable but to hold back from this connection with you. Yeah. So this person moved on to other energies that were exploring other options. It says, I don't love them the way that I love you. Okay? And this came out in the reverse because I feel like somebody is trying to walk away from this situation. And why I say that is because it said, get your shit and get out. You guys could have known that this person was dealing with someone. And they could have definitely been in that energy of, having options, treating you as an option, you know, letting you know that they had other options is being extremely childish and disrespectful. So you could have asked this person to remove themselves, get the hell up out of my personal space, and go and choose those other options. So this person really thought that, okay, since the collective is telling me to go do this, that, and the third, that's exactly what I'm gonna go do. You know, moving real immaturely. Okay? And that's what they did. And now, wherever they went to, they're in regret because of the choice that they made. That's not something that they even really wanted to do, but to prove a point to you. Remember, this is somebody that was trying to prove a point to you to make you feel some type of way. But how them hurting themselves is going to make you feel some type of way. You don't got to be with nobody you don't want to be with for real. You not going through that type of hell. You not being tormented like that. And on top of this person thinking that you had someone else, with I'm jealous being here and insecure going hand in hand, they felt like since you were standing up for yourself that you were dealing with someone else. So they wanted to try to beat you to the punch and you could still be single and it's single and ready to mingle energy, and they don't like it one bit because this somebody that could have really committed themselves so they could try to show whoever these people are that, you know, they took their advice and yeah, life is better now that I went this way and thank you for your advice. That shit is tearing them up now. You know, they are extremely unhappy in this connection. And they really feel the way after watching you, after finding out that you are single. You're not with anyone. They can't believe this shit. They can't believe it. They can't believe it, collective. Look at this. Childhood trauma. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. They can't believe it. And all of this have a lot to do with their childhood trauma and whoever these individuals are. If this is not close friends or relatives or, you know, people that knew this person when they were in their adolescent, it's like they knew what strings to pull. They knew what to tell this individual to get them to cooperate, or, you know, it have a lot to do with childhood trauma. Whoever this individual is that was telling this person whatever they were telling them to try to get them away from you, and they submitted themselves. They became very submissive or fully submissive to this energy right here because this is familiar energy. This is very familiar, very much familiar energy dealing with childhood trauma. So it was easier for them to tap into that and convert their life surrounding this energy right here, because somehow these energies made them feel like this was their safe zone. Wow. Look, third party. I'm telling you, some third party energies made this person feel like that was their safe zone by playing on this person's childhood trauma. They could have told this person that you were going to leave them and they were not good enough for you and you were going to end up rejecting them if they fell in love with you, or told you how much they felt for you or how much they loved you. And this could be somebody that say, well, listen, I don't listen to other people. But whatever this person was saying, they was talking out both sides of their neck because that's exactly what they did. You can be the one that stand on business and don't listen to anyone but your spirit guides and what you want to do, because you realize and you know that you are in control of your own life, and you are not going to let anyone, you know, tamper with your life purpose, and your journey and your destiny. So since you were that type, these individuals could have made it to this person like you were someone that was combative. No, you're someone that stand on business, especially when it come down to you and your purpose and what you here for. And since you knew what you wanted, you knew what you were here for, and you were not here to be used and abused and allowing people to play on your childhood trauma that you healed from or could still be healing from daily, right? Since you wouldn't allow these energies to do that, they could have been telling this person that you were too too strong and too masculine. Well, you were built to be strong, okay? Whoever you are, man or woman, and it's for different reasons. So there's nothing wrong with being strong. Don't ever let no one tell you, there's something wrong with you being strong, because there's always something that you need to be strong for. Okay? But it was more so like whoever this is, they wanted to say that you were like masculine. You were never masculine. Ever. It's just that you always had to be strong because you knew you had people that was working with stronger forces against you, and you wasn't going. You wasn't going. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. You were not, and what going mean is you were not going to be defeated by these type of cats, whoever they are, man or woman. Like what? No, not now, not ever. And you meant that, and so they looked at you as a threat, and so they could have been telling this person, "Oh, you need to go towards someone that's softer," and this person, no, baby, you are very soft. Okay. Sexy Veil, thank you so much. May return to you many fold. This person knows that you were very, very extremely soft. Like what? Softest place on earth. Like what you mean? Right? But they had to hide behind what these individuals were portraying you to be. Whoever this person is. Because of the childhood trauma collective. And whoever this person is, they sitting with themselves and they're realizing that these individuals never loved them for real. Because if they loved them for real, they would never want to see them hurting the way that they're hurting. And they're ignoring the fact that this person is hurting. They don't give a damn about them hurting. Shout out to my people abroad. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you so much. You know, they realizing all of this, sitting with themselves like, these energies are the freaking problem. Indeed, they are. Because it's like, there's no way that I'm feeling the way I'm feeling and I don't have a soul to really talk to. Every time I try to tell someone the way that I really feel about the collective, I'm being shunned. Or they try to tell me I'm tripping. Or they trying to tell me, oh, the collective isn't worrying about you. And everything to make me not want to discourage me is what this person is saying. It's always negativity. And this person is tired. Whoever this person is, they're fed up. Whoever this person is, they are fed up with the way things been going, because now that they seeing a bigger picture, now that they done went through some type of spiritual awakening and they are able to rise above whatever this is, they see why all of this occurred, and they see that these individuals are at the bottom of the barrel. It don't matter who these people are to them. It's like, yeah, especially if this family, this could be someone that knows that, these were energies that they vowed to be loyal to. But at the end of the day, they now that they're thinking about it, they receive nothing but disloyalty from these individuals. They never really cared about what this person wanted, and they took clean advantage of this person. Somebody is tapping into their childhood trauma, and this is more so the reason why they are in this energy, because they notice the reason why they sabotage connections because of this. And this somebody's like, nah, I gotta shake this energy. I gotta face it head on, and I gotta come up out of this, is what this person is thinking and feeling. And this is what they doing. And it may not be pretty, okay? Because I definitely feel like demons live there. This is someone that was battling demons, It's someone that was battling demons. Look, I watch you on social media, and this person watch you, collective. And they tired of this. It's like, how in the world I have to watch you on social media, and all the ones that didn't want me with you is living their best life with who they want to live it with, and I have to do something that they want me to do. Somebody feeling like a man trapped, a boy trapped, a man trapped in a boy's body, or a girl trapped in a woman's body. This how they really feel, collective. And since they're watching you on social media, they are viewing you as their life partner, and they are also jealous. But whoever this person is, they have to thank whoever these individuals are that they thought loved them more than you for this energy right here. They thought because, oh, this is family, or this is friends, they've been around forever, or this is my family, I was born into this, that they love them more than you. There's nobody that love you more than the person that you share this intimacy with. Not in all situations, but in this situation. And you didn't say it, this person said it. They say you are my destiny. I know who you are to me. So now it's starting to hit this person that you were the only one that really wanted the best for them, for real. And you could have been a very person that they were telling, you don't want the best for me, you don't want nothing for me, but they were projecting due to this energy. They were telling you all the things that they didn't tell to whoever these people is that made them endure this type of energy. And also, you could have had childhood trauma, of course. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. But it may be different from the childhood trauma that they experienced. Like maybe they were stuck in a loveless situation where they were not being loved, and you could have been someone that was more than love. You could have been someone that was spoiled, you know, but just had trauma in different ways. And whatever your trauma was, they didn't experience that. So it was different, but it was the same, if that makes sense. You guys both still had childhood trauma, but you were able to accept it and see it for what it is and move past it. But this person, they struggle with it. Please save a spot for me in your heart. That's what they want you to know. I feel like this is clarifying your rejection will destroy me. If you only knew how much I love you, please save a spot for me in your heart. I'm telling you, because somebody is coming to terms with everything, and they realize that the decisions that they made is what got them in this situation. They can't believe this situation right now. It's like this person's like, ain't no way in hell, I'm at this big age and I'm still going through childhood goddamn trauma. Like, what the hell? Like, how am I still going through this? What do I have to do to get myself out of this? I have chills everywhere, collective. This person's like, I know what the hell I have to do, and this is something that I never thought I'd be doing, or something that I never wanted to do, but I have to. Shout out to Shelly. Oh, also Shelly, you been. They weren't ready to break away from knowledge and negativity family cycles. That's correct, Shelly. Okay? Absolutely. But this person is ready now. It's not just that they ready, they actively doing something. And I feel like this is the purpose of this message, because the decisions that they made, they realizing why they made them and who was behind it. Like, man, this is not love. This is not love. This is hate. This is straight hate. And I'm taking this out on me. I'm taking this out on myself. I'm taking this out on people that love me. I'm taking this out on good people. Whether people that they get with is not their destiny person or not, the person that they're destined to be with or not, they still end up hurting good people that don't deserve it. Because all of these individuals deserve to be with someone that's going to love them properly, love them correctly, and be the person for them. But when they run across this individual, all hell break loose, because they're looking for somebody to attach themselves to so they can start projecting this type of behavior on. That's all it is. It's a sick pattern of breaking and hurting good people. And this person is tired because they realizing that this person, they don't deserve this, and I'm not being my true authentic self when I deal with these individuals, and I'm going to get karma for this. This is gonna come back around to me. Somebody going through some type of goddamn awakening here. They not happy where they are, collective, because that's not who they really want to be with. And this was all for the people. And this person is realizing, hold on, these people want me to hurt since they couldn't get to the one that actually loved me and the one that I love. They used me to do it. Oh, look, my pride and ego got the best of me. This person is realizing that these people pulled them on them, that they used them to hurt you because they couldn't do it. They failed every single fucking time. Wow. What else? Look, I need to talk to you, but I'm afraid to reach out. They're afraid to reach out. But the thing is, if you are this person's destiny, you already know what's going on. It's not for you to listen to. It's not for you to try to figure out, because you already know. It's all about them knowing and receiving what it is. Because at one point, this could be somebody, yeah, you want me to choose. You want to, you want me to separate from people that love me, my family, people that been around. You want me to go against them for you and da-da-da-da-da. Not realizing that these people was already against them for real. It's like, make it make sense. If somebody don't love who you love or love what you love, you think they for you for real? And this is what's happening. What do we have? Look, and they feel fucking guilty. Whoever this is, they feel guilty because they know. They know the truth. And they've been living a lie. I know who you are to me. You have my whole heart, and I feel guilty. They definitely feel guilty. And they want to talk to you, but they're afraid to reach out. And the reason why they can't talk to you and they're afraid to reach out is because of the guilt that they feel, because they see the truth. They see the fucking truth. Now they in some type of fucking situation because of pleasing these energies. And they still picture these energies still not happy. They still hating. Somebody's realizing that these individuals are miserable. And there's nothing, it's that they're not the real problem. They also realizing that these people have a problem with them for real. And it's a deeply rooted problem. And the reason why it's a deeply rooted problem is because they tried to destiny swap this person and try to make them think that they were not who they know that they are. They tricked this person into believing that they were not someone that was divine, and to tap into all of this evilness, this wicked energy, to keep them away from their freaking destiny. But this is the most sane person to break these generational curses. There's no better option than this person to do it, especially for their family dynamic. Who else is gonna do it? Nobody. And they thinking about all of this. Like, I was really called to do some shit here that I didn't do. And this is why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling. Like, who else is suitable to do this from my family, my tribe? This is what somebody is thinking about. This is somebody that's like, they gotta be a chosen one here. Where's the chosen one in our family dynamic? Weighing the options. Can't be this one because this one fucked up. Can't be that one because that one fucked up. Can't be this one because they don't got no motion. Can't be this one because they don't know what the fuck they doing. Can't be this one because this one all off. So the whole time, they realizing the whole time that it was them. And this 10 swords could be them feeling betrayed. You see? So that's a part of this lesson for whoever this is. That's a part of the lesson for this person. And they know you understand. And that's why they're saying you are one of a kind collective. There's nobody else that's gonna think the way that they're thinking. They always gotta break things down to folks, make them understand where they're coming from. When with you, it's telepathic. They could give you one look and you know exactly what's on this person's heart, collective. There's no other like you. And in all reality, this person didn't refuse God calling. They were blinded by bogus loyalty, by people that they felt was extremely loyal, like they were to them. But they having a sudden realization right now. They are realizing the truth. This person never abandoned God. They just strayed away, backslid. Because this is what they thought that they had to do in order to receive the love that they always wanted to receive from whoever these individuals are that's freaking haters. So the whole time you guys were dealing with each other, it was okay. You know, they were hating and, you know, but the moment you guys were not together, that's when energies wanted to receive you. And, you know, this is when it hit someone. Like, when we were together, you couldn't give me this energy. You couldn't act like, you know, you were happy to be around my person, but now since we're not together, you smiling, you cheesing, you happy, and you was one of the fucking ones that didn't even want me with this person, but now you want to be in their face since we not together. Oh, yeah. This person is cutting ties with people, collective, that they never thought that they'll be cutting ties with. Like, what the hell is going on here? Like, what the hell is going on? Now you cool. Now everything okay. Because y'all having y'all way with my life. I'm the one under judgment for my life. And y'all don't give a damn. And there's nothing that y'all can really do to help me out. Look at this. You forced me to heal my wounds. You can't make it up, collective. This person is saying you are the one that forced them to heal their wounds. That means go within. And this is why they deem you to be one of a kind. They commute all these songs that you've been hearing. Yeah, this is this person communicating with you through music. And they letting you know that I'm awakened. I see the truth. I know the truth. And I feel the truth. And I want to tell you, but I don't know how to start off telling you, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Look at this. Can't make it up. I traded in gold for Chuck E. Cheese coins. A Chuck E. Cheese, a playtime ass life. A childish ass life. Or if this is a third party they went towards with third party being out here, they traded in gold for some fucking fluke that was trying to pretend to be you and pretend to be their destiny and pretend to be their person. And this person is like, no, hell no. What Smokey said on Friday? Hell no. Look, and they want you to know that I care about you. Look, please don't let me go. You are my destiny and I care about you. They really do. They really do. All that stuff that they were doing and saying, they don't mean that shit, collective. This is the type of person that when you see them, they can't keep their eyes off you. It's like they want you to connect with them telepathically, but they know that you were blocking them out due to the decisions that they were making, but they didn't care. That you they didn't care at that time because they were still in the energy of trying to please these other people. So they were like, not even, they were trying to shun you at that time, like, because whatever these people felt or said or wanted, that's what mattered the most. You know, they needed to do this because they needed this love from these individuals, and they realized after not being with you, they haven't felt love since you. It's like, I did all of this for what? And I still don't feel like, you know, I'm loved. I still don't feel like I'm valued. Like, what the hell did I do all this for? And that's why we got what the hell out here. Person's like, what the fuck? Yeah, look, I energetically communicate with you, and they want you to know. They energetically communicate with you. Damn all this, if it's meant to be, it'll be. This person say, listen, I energetically communicate with you. So this person is saying, listen, this is all me out here, and you are absolutely correct. And there will be no better person to break down what I'm feeling and what I'm going through other than you. And I screwed this up. And that's why we got guilt and sabotage here. And it says, I know I owe you an apology. And remember, we clarifying from the back to the front. We already went that way. So we coming back this way to get the full, complete story, right? And this is exactly what's going on. Guilt, sabotage, I know I owe you an apology, is what this person is saying. They know they owe you an apology, collective. It's like, what the hell? What's really going on here? And they've been trying to tell me I don't need to apologize because I didn't do nothing wrong. Yes, I did. This is somebody that's now taking accountability, collective. Look, I know you deserve more. They're saying, listen, I know you deserve more. And then we have, I visit you in your dreams. Then we do a dream state message. And then I tell you guys all of this is connected. And then we have one more here. The last time we was together. See, the last time you guys were together, they was looking at you, collective. And they wanted to tell you so much, but you saw that they was checked out. You saw what type of time they were on. You saw that they were still in the energy of trying to please these other individuals. And so you curved this person. And how did you curve them? By not even trying to give them eye contact. Not even looking at them. I don't even want you to try to, look me in my eyes or none of that, because I know what you're doing and I know what you on. And they was sitting there fired up. And what I mean by fired up is mad. Because you were not giving them the attention that they felt like you should have given them. And they could have just been around temporarily. Like, why do I have to pour into you and you're about to walk away and go towards a whole nother situation because you in the energy of trying to get accolades from these people that don't mean you no good or me. So hell no. How about you go get that energy from whoever you going towards? And that's what you stood on. Look what's at the bottom of this freaking deck. Karmic soulmate, come through. Holy Spirit. And look, Jeepers Creepers. This person is now creeped out by this karmic energy. They are. This person is creeped the freak out by this karmic. Look. And they're saying, listen, I didn't know what to say. They didn't know what to say to you because they knew that you knew. They knew that you knew. And whoever this person is that was, egging this situation on, trying to keep a karmic cycle going with this person. It could even be a whole nother karmic soulmate that this person could be attached to, that family. They was happy because they knew what this person was doing in the background to you. So they was happy that this person was moving in that energy. I don't know, collective. But however we have, I never want to lose you again. I can't even really explain how happy this individual was when they felt like you and this person was done, and felt like this person moved away from you and got with somebody else. This person is a freaking snake and a hater and someone that's jealous. And whoever this person is, they're releasing their ass, finally. And they wanted this person to release you too. What's after that? Look, I wasn't ready for you then, but I'm working on it now. And it says I almost let them destroy our connection. And the next one is abuse. They were dealing with an abuser, someone that abused them. Okay, it could have been in their childhood. Whoever this person is, that abused them is connected to this childhood trauma, and they had to release this motherfucker. Finally. And with the purple being on release, the divine told this person to release this motherfucker and leave them right where the fuck they stand. Because they also, too, are going to be receiving some type of karma for the role that they actually played in this situation. Because they should have minded their goddamn business when it came down to this divine connection. And they should have respected this person's wishes. But they didn't. Oh, all those fell. I guess we got to use these that fell. This was an abuser. Whoever the fuck these people is, they abused this person. And that's why they felt like they needed to do what they wanted them to do. Because again, they were still feeling like a boy trapped in a man's body or a girl trapped in a man's body. And they still was holding on to that fear that they felt when they were in their adolescence, when they were abused. They remember the abuse of this motherfucker. But they don't know that times changed. Okay? And this is somebody that's waking the fuck up and don't want nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with their ass no more. And now they don't know how to deal with it. Look at this. Temperance, I'm telling you. Okay? This is somebody that want to bring balance to a situation. They don't give a fuck who got something to say about it. Okay? You force this person to heal their wounds. Look at this. The Ten of Cups, and they want this shit with you. They want this with you. Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay? Please don't let me go. I think of you constantly. Is what this person wants you to know. What is this that flew on top of I never want to lose you again? The Princess of Swords. This person know that you were like their saving grace. Like this avenging angel. Okay? We got Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. What else we have? Yep, the Nine of Cups. Straight wish fulfillment. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Nine of Cups energy. Life partner energy. I know who you are to me energy. It fell right there. You have my whole heart. I need to talk to you, but I'm afraid to reach out and I feel guilty. This person feel guilty for what they did. And all these other motherfuckers is demons. And they realize this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Collective, look at this shit. The devil. Remember, all of these fell. That all these motherfuckers are demons. That's what's going on. Whoever this karmic soulmate, jeepers, creepers, yay. And they didn't know how to tell you that these motherfuckers abused them so bad to whereas even they carried that shit all in their adult life. They went through hell with these motherfucking demons. Whoever this is that abused this person, they need to be under the fucking jail or they need to go straight to hell. And that's what this person don't understand. Because anytime you can abuse a child, look at this. Anytime you can abuse a child, something is wrong with you and you deserve jail. You deserve the electric fucking chair. I don't think you guys understand how this abuse went for this person. It's nothing that you could ever imagine. And that's why this person went around hurting person to person to person, because it wasn't, nobody could ever feel what they felt and what's locked in their mind, what they remember. So this person like, why me? Why I had to go through this shit? Why was this allowed to happen to me? So throughout this abuse, it made this, it's like it was embedded in them. You gonna listen to me, you gonna do what I say for the rest of your life. Shit like that. This person was fucking trauma. Do you know what traumatized mean? Then you use manipulation on top of the trauma to make them feel like they always had to listen to you. Who the fuck is you? You had people thinking that you were a saint, and anyone that stood up to you was doing you wrong. But somebody in this person's bloodline wasn't going for it. They remember what the fuck happened. And they stood on business against this devil. And what this devil did, tap out like the fucking coward they are. This is the type of person that can't stand up to nobody else but to abuse a fucking child. And it should be the death penalty for that shit. All these child abusers, they don't deserve to live, collective. In my own opinion, I feel like they deserve instant death. I don't give a fuck who they is. You abuse a child, something is wrong with you. This is an evil ass person. Yes, their lives are cursed. And guess what? They're going to be here to suffer till they die. When you this evil, collective, just being an abuser, period. You don't deserve to fucking be here. Go to the pits of hell where you belong. Where the rest of them demons at. How you abuse a child, bro? That's cold-blooded. I'm a mother of four. I couldn't imagine me abusing my child or my children or allowing them to be abused. I can't see it. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. So watching abuse go on is 10 times worse than being an abuser. Like, what the hell? And they wonder why when they go to jail, they dying. Them niggas poking them up and shit. You know what you did? You don't deserve to live. That's why they do it. What do we have? The Prince of Cups. And this is what led someone to being selfish. Being all about themselves. Because they never had their cup full, collective. They didn't know how to show emotion. Look at all the emotion surrounding them. But they just could not tap into it. Look at this. The Hierophant. Okay? So they didn't like the fact that this person, they knew this person fucking destiny, collective. Look at this. They knew who this person was destined to be. So they tried to beat them to the punch. Once these devils saw the destiny of whoever this is, and know that they were destined and ordained for greatness, and they were witches and warlocks, this is why they abused this person. It's no different from how these losers crucified Jesus. You see what I'm talking about? It's really no comparison, but it's something along the lines of that. Why you think they crucified Jesus? Because who he said that he was. And so since these devils knew who this person was and how their life was destined to go, that's why they did what they did. To make sure that this person be who they want them to be. That's crazy work. Look at this. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, they felt like, listen, this like Cinderella and a stepsister. You're going to trade this in. You're going to give me your power. And I'm going to leave you carrying nothing but bagging your burdens for the rest of your goddamn life. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What else we have? The universe on their ass though right now. These people are suffering for whatever this is that they actually did. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. What else came out here? I don't like the energy of these creepy fucking people. And this could be somebody that didn't understand why you don't like these people. Why you think? Because you were able to see that these people are demonic. It's like, how in the hell you can't see it? And you want me to pretend like they not? Hell no. And then like the fact that together, you guys were ordained to be with each other, and they knew that you can see their demons. So they want this person far the hell away from you. They need both of you guys coming together. Though the mission was to stop this from happening in the beginning. This is the beginning. These people knew about you long before you were coming. They could have pre-warned this person about you and who they were going to meet. They knew this person's destiny, man. Listen to what I'm telling you. They knew who you were. They knew you was coming into this person's life. They just didn't know when. But I guarantee you, once you did, the moment you did, they knew exactly who you were. They knew exactly who you were. Houseway. Where we have the Ace of Wands. Yes. Somebody is being granted a new beginning, collective. They are. They're tying up loose ends with a karmic debt right now. And the reason why they got to go through it is because whatever this is that they got themselves wrapped into or whatever they into right now, it was forced. It was encouraged. These demons told this person to screw you over and do something else, and they listened because they were abused. Now they releasing that shit because they healing their wounds. Wherever they sent this person to, they sitting somewhere healing their freaking wounds. That's all they doing. And thinking about you. Thinking about you. What do we have? The Five of Swords. Yay. The Five of Swords energy. This is somebody that was on the brink of accepting defeat, but instead, they started healing from their wounds. And that's why this Five of Swords is broken up. The Three of Swords broken up. The Two of Swords, where they going through heartbreak and being stuck at a crossroad, is broken up. As you can see, this person is getting help from above. That's the clouds there and these planets. These transits. Baby, listen, this Scorpio moon is waking somebody the hell up. Who put Transformers in this chat? Shout out Deidre, Deluch, Didi. Okay? When I say you guys woke, you woke. I'm already knowing you guys woke. That's what's going on. This person like, nah, and the universe got these planets working on the behalf of this person. Remember I told you guys, Pluto is going backwards, right? So what you think is backwards? Childhood trauma. Doing the whole sweep. Remember, I told you guys what's happening here. Pluto going to be going backwards until October. Going backwards through Aquarius. You understand? And we under a Scorpio moon, baby. These energies were not ready for this bum rush because somebody going through a powerful transformation and they got the universe's help. But they had to put one foot forward first, and that's when they had to accept that they needed to heal. But they were going through this phase of not taking accountability for what they needed to do because they kept blaming others. They did this, they did that, they did this, they did that. Maybe not to you or complaining to you, but to others, yeah. I mean, to themselves, yeah. They were complaining a lot, shifting the blame. And these people, these abusers, felt like when this person got with you, that's when they mustered up the nerve to say, you know, what they did. And that's just what y'all energy do together. Things start changing. And that's why they didn't like you, because they felt like, oh, you never addressed this at first. One thing about a fucking abuser, they'll never like when you call out they shit. They'll never like when you tell them what you remember about them doing, while they trying to pretend like they so loving, kind, and caring. No, you think I forgot? This is what you did. And they become defensive. So whoever this is, they started blaming you. The abuser blames you. Oh, since you got with this person, that's the reason why you want to try to say what I did. Yo, but no, I'm saying what you did because you did it. Like, what the hell? Look at this. Queen of Cups. Okay? Definitely. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Definitely could have been blaming you. Okay? What do we have? The Eight of Wands. Okay? And I feel like this is... Why did I see it like this? Something is being slowed down. Or they felt like they needed to slow this connection down with you and this person. Especially if you're this water sign. Especially if you're this water sign. They felt like they needed to slow you down. Or slow this person connection down with you. But remember, I told you guys, the Queen of Cups carry all of the queens. Because look at this big body of water that she's sitting in. There's so much space for other queens to join. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. She carried it all. But look where she's sitting, in the middle of all of these emotions. What else? Look at this. The Six of Swords. Yep. And somebody is able to move on to smoother, calmer waters. And then I tell you guys something about a child at the beginning. It affected this person's lifestyle with their own child or children. Somebody is feeling regret because of that too. They're realizing that their pride and ego got the best of them and they were no different from their fucking abuser. Or maybe this person was doing this for a reason, being neglectful because they didn't want to hurt their children or their child like they got hurt. And they know they could have been prone to violence. They know that it was a big chance of them becoming their abuser. And they weren't going to get better until they healed themselves. Until they healed. They know that chances were high of them becoming their abuser. And many times it definitely turns out like that with people that's been abused. And I'm talking about any type of way that a person was abused. Usually that's who they get molded into believing that they are. They become their fucking abuser. So for some of you, this is the reason why somebody it's not an excuse. This is real. It's the reason why somebody wasn't that active. They didn't want to hurt their innocent children. And they are wishing that somebody would have felt that way for them. That's what they're sitting with now. If there's somebody have a child, maybe one child or more than one child, they look at these children and it's like innocence. All they see is innocence, like they don't deserve to have someone like me in their life. Okay? Yeah, and that's why whoever these people are, they're going through it. They're going through it. It's not their fault, but it is. Okay? It is. Because this person don't even know how to be a fucking parent due to what they've been through. They feel like it's normal. They feel like neglect is normal. Abuse is normal. That's how they could have felt. Not being there for a child. Not being there for children. It wasn't bothering this person. But it is now. Because whatever this is that they place upon this person's life is broken. It's done. It's done. That is done. That is done. I'm telling you, somebody here had a corrupt mind, collective, and this is somebody that possibly didn't even really want any children because of what they went through, but they did. It's like they didn't, but they did. because of what they went through collective, and they didn't want to become or be whoever their abuser was. I'm telling you, or is. That's what's happening, or that's what happened here. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys for this message. Wow, that was really deep, and I'm letting you guys know you forced this person to heal their wounds. Yeah, you did. It says, always be full of joy in the Lord. I say it again, rejoice. Psalms chapter 4, verse 4. And on the back it says, gratitude helps to grow and expand. Gratitude brings joy and laughter into your life and into the lives of all of those around you. Eileen Caddy. And remember, you guys remember that quote that I just said? Don't that resonate with that? Okay? If you didn't hear the quote, make sure you rewind the live or go back and listen to what I said about the quote, and then come back to this, and it's all gonna add up. Everything adding up. So if you guys like my content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you're not a part of the winning team family, what are you waiting for? We need some more winners on deck. We need some more champs in the building. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings. Shout out to the latest chat on YouTube. Peace, love, and blessings.